Welcome back everybody, Kai Swansea here with another episode of Football Manager 2017 with Swansea City. Since the last episode where we knocked out Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Champions League best placed playoff, we've only had two games to tell you about, and against Watford and Middlesbrough. We beat Watford 4-2, two late goals by them, just denied us the clean sheet to be honest, but we did get fined once again for the amount of yellow cards. Oh no, it wasn't that game. Oh, which game did we get fined in? Oh, I can't even think where it was. Anyway, I thought we got fined in that game for the amount of yellow cards we had, but I guess we didn't. We must have had two last season. I'm just merging them together. Anyway, yeah, we beat them 4-2. Good game. Saido Berahino getting an early goal. Barrow getting two to try and stake his claim in the side ahead of El Ghazi and Dyer, who are both in form at the start of this season. And Middlesbrough, we beat them 1-0 with a fairly rotated side. Adi Bryan, the youngster that we just signed, getting a start. He looks really good for the future. Look at him at 17. He's already got some amazing attributes. Physically not the best actually. If I compare him with Jordan Williams, he's not here because he's out on loan. Williams is slightly better at the moment, but he's out on loan, and since this guy has better potential, I decided to play him. But a fairly rotated side ready for today's game against Dortmund. And I'll show you the team quickly before I get into it. Here it is: Fabianski in goal, Norton, Keane, Lopez and Taylor. That back five is settled at the moment. Mawson and Amat just aren't good enough to displace Keane and Lopez for a couple of seasons, to be honest. I might even try and sell Amat. Oh, that reminds me, was the last episode in the transfer window still? It was. Okay, so I have one transfer to tell you about. Knew there was something else I wanted to tell you about. Sorry, it's been a couple of days. Federico Fernandez has gone out on loan for 300,000 a month, which is an insane amount, plus half his wages or something. But unfortunately, I was really stupid. I just saw the money and I didn't notice it was Ajax, and he can actually play against us. And since we're in a group with them, Federico Fernandez is going to play against us and probably score and knock us out or something like that, because that's just how it goes. I don't think there was any other transfers of note at the end. A couple of loans, nothing really important. Here's Jordan Williams. You see he's faster and slightly better in terms of mental attributes and marking. But yeah, the other Hayen or whatever his name has got a bit more potential about him. The rest of the loans are really unimportant. Sam Lang went out on loan, the left back who's homegrown at the club. I'm quite a lot of potential about him. But yeah, I'll show you the team today. As I said, the back five. Sorry about the tangent. Back five: Cork, Tielemans and Gylfi Sigurdsson. The pretty settled midfield trio at the moment. Romero, Ayer and Villa sort of the backup. Fairly settled. I can't see any of these three getting in anytime soon, and especially with the way Tielemans is progressing, he's getting really good. 16 technique, 16 passing, 15 flair. I like him. El Ghazi got that right winger spot this game. He's been in good form, as have Nathan Dyer and Barrow. All have been in amazing form. Barrow isn't registered, so El Ghazi gets it for today. And Saido Berahino up front with Llorente getting the bench spot just due to his 2 goals where Boya Baston hasn't scored yet. A fairly strong side. You see the bench: Kingsley, Mawson, Romero, Ayer, Dyer, Montero. Fairly, considering I've only actually made 6 changes to the side since last season, so I'm pretty pleased. It's sort of keeping a bit of continuity, and we're going to go into the game against Dortmund now, who are obviously extremely strong. Some incredible players in their side. And here we are, we see it, it's extremely strong side. Berkel in goal. Visa extremely fast, but they signed him for about 20 million. I had a look at him, but he was too expensive for me. Staphopoulos, the Greek centre-back alongside Bartra from Barcelona. Incredible this guy is. And they signed him pretty cheap last season or something, I believe. Guerra, sort of a slightly cheaper version of Alaba, can play midfield, winger, left back, absolutely incredible. Gonzalo Castro, the deep line playmaker alongside Rode, the defensive ball winning mid, very strong combo. Marco Royce and Schürrle hard-working, Royce fast and skillful, and Kagawa's just a playmaker. And Aubameyang so fast. Let's have a quick look at some of these key players. Aubameyang, 20 acceleration, 18 off the ball, insane. Guerra, he looks pretty decent all round, really good. Tackling isn't his best. Look at the tackling on this guy though. 19. His core limited defender stats are insane, and Bartra has just got such good ball playing stats along with defensive stats. Yeah, this side is going to be trouble. Luckily for us, Marco Royce is actually injured. I think that helps us. Acceleration 17. No, he is so good. Despite being injured, he's still going to be a huge threat. I'm going to quickly passionate. I have faith. Always works at the start of games. There you go, although it didn't work that well. Here we see the starting lineup. Actually, there's been a patch to the game recently, which means 2D works. So I reckon I'm going to start playing 2D now. Data analysis, 2D classic. Here we are. It's a bit nice, I like it more. And then goals, I'll show goals. Dortmund have the first chance of the game and Bartra headers it just over from a corner. Scary. We have a chance, Berahino with a corner, Michael Keane with the goal, first goal of the game, and we're 1-0 up, absolutely incredible. Let's watch it in 3D. Here we see it, Berahino whips in the ball, Keane jumps the highest, he's kind of unmarked there, gets it just over the keeper, keeper jumped just a little bit higher, it would have been a save, and well, we're 1-0 to the good, despite not performing as well as opposition who've even had a clear-cut chance, and seeing that they've got a chance, we cut it out, and Kakawa, they pass around a bit. I've got it fairly fast, so it's hard to follow, but Royce gets the ball in. Instant reply from Dortmund. That's just disappointing, frankly. I'm going to slow it down just a tad. There you go. Royce, injured or not, he gets a beautiful ball in, rolling across the floor. Aubameyang hits off the ball in acceleration, leaves any defence rooted, and, well, we're back on level terms. We have a highlight here, half-time's been and gone, and Dortmund, Aubameyang's through with his pace, rounds the keeper, beautiful save by Fabianski though, absolutely insane. I've got 4 players on the verge of taking off here, but unfortunately I can only take 3 of them off. It's Norton, Taylor, El Ghazi and Keita, all looking rather susceptible to a substitution. Goetz is back at Dortmund, just noticed. Dembele, oh yeah, of course he is that is the stupidest sentence I've said in my life. But yeah, we've got a chance, so Berahino whips in the ball, El Ghazi to get the second ball in to Keita to El Ghazi, into the box, Sigurdsson scores. I guess El Ghazi isn't coming off, but Keita probably will be still. Let's watch this goal in 3D then. It was a bit of a chaos on the edge of the box between Keita and El Ghazi. Here you see, Keita passes it back, oh no, he crosses it, and it hits the head. El Ghazi gets the second ball in, Sigurdsson completely unmarked at the back post, sort of hoofs it in with a volley, beautiful goal, nicely done Sigurdsson. And Keita and Norton are probably the 2 that are coming off. Let's have a... oh no, wait, cancel. Let's watch this first. Goetz, a beautiful ball in. Tackle by Keane, lovely. Cleared out. El Ghazi has a chance to launch another counter-attack here though. He's on the right-hand side. Bartra, beautiful tackle by him to be fair. And I hope this is highlight over, I'll be honest. I don't really want them to get a goal from this. Surely not. Haha. Goetz, Castro, Road. Might have to drop deeper just because of how fast Aubameyang is. Schürrle, Goetze, out to Dembele, the youngster Dembele, oh for crying out loud. We just can't hold a lead in this game, can we? A draw wouldn't be that bad to be honest, against one of the best teams in Europe. Dembele, the youngster, let's have a quick look at his attributes while he assists. Fast, flair, technique, Aubameyang scores. And dribbling, oh, he's really good actually. I mean, I'm saying that as if it's news. Keane forward to Berahino. Can we get an instant reply today? Pretty fast reply. It's still the same highlight, and Dortmund have got a really good attack. For crying out loud, they've scored 2 goals in about 10 seconds. Oh, this game's just slipping away. I'm going to have to change something. Complete change of tactic, I reckon. Play the narrow, I think. Let's have a look. Schürrle crosses it across. Aubameyang, yeah. Lovely goal for them. Okay, got it. Here we are, 3 substitutions. Both fullbacks have come off. Alfie Mawson has pushed Kane out wide and Kingsley on the left. And I've put Llorente on for Keita and then played the 4-4-2 narrow diamond with Llorente as a target man. Berahino as an advanced forward. El Ghazi is sort of a playmaker who just sits behind, does kind of whatever the hell he wants. And yeah, hopefully this will do something. I've kind of given up and just sort of played this 4-4-2 box-like thing with El Ghazi being a winger on the right. He can't drop back, he's just not good enough. Sigurdsson playing slightly further forward. Yeah, we'll probably concede one, but at least we'll have a chance of scoring. So yeah, I'm going to play that for the last 10 minutes. Nothing happened, full time's about to come. Aubameyang has a chance to launch a counter for them. Kingsley with a lovely tackle. Can we get a goal from this? Llorente, Berahino, terrible touch by Berahino, knocks it back to Road. And yeah, basically it's game over, 20 seconds. I don't want to speak too soon, just in case. Lissandro forward to Llorente. Berahino, can he launch his? Oh, Berahino just loses the ball again. 3-2 despite getting the lead twice. Disappointing result, but we were playing against one of the best teams in world football, so yeah, they did give it everything they had. I will agree with that. And at least we're not bottom. Ajax did worse than this, what they do. They lost well, not Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, 3-1, so yeah, we're slightly better than Ajax at the moment. And with this incredibly difficult group, that's all we can really hope for. So I'll see you in a second against Paris Saint-Germain. And we're back, and since last time, 3 games to tell you about, and funnily enough, the game against Norwich was the tightest. 2-1, we got a red card, so we went 1-0 up really early, red card in the first half. Norwich attacked, and in the second half got a goal back, and Llorente scored at the absolute death to keep us the win. Yeah, we fielded a very rotated side, fair few first team, but Eddie Bryan came off as soon as the red card happened to make way for other players. Leroy Fair and I sat really deep defensively and held on and tried to get that win. Once they got a goal, I had to fight again to win, which we did manage ultimately, but that was an incredibly tight game, followed up by a Berahino inspired 3-0 thrashing of Manchester City. It wasn't the EFL Cup, they didn't play their stronger side, but they played a far stronger side than Arsenal did last season. There was only like 3 players maybe in the team that I thought, oh, they're weaker players than the first team options. But yeah, Berahino got a hat-trick and we demolished them. Easy wins. And the final game, 3-0 against Stoke, another easy game. Our strikers, attack force as a whole was very underperforming in this side, but our defence, we got Mawson got a goal, Romero got a goal, Ayer got a goal, so pretty decent. I would go through the team for this episode, but the only difference for this game, between the earlier game is Boya Baston is on the bench instead of Llorente. Apart from that, identical. So yeah, just get into the game, I guess. An incredibly strong Paris Saint-Germain up against us again, just like with playing Schalke, 2 of the best teams in European and world football. And they were drawn in our group along with Ajax, who are also pretty damn good. Kevin Trapp, the German in goal, Mario Fernandes, Sacco, Silva, Contrao, 2 very attacking fullbacks, very experienced right back, and 2 solid, strong, and a good captain in terms of centre backs. Matuidi is a more defensive midfield with Di Maria, just such an insane playmaker, amazing player. Pastore a bit maybe not quite as incredible as the quality around him in terms of Coutinho, Cavani and Salvio. Such a good side. Let's have a look at Di Maria. Look at him. He's been nerfed actually a bit since last version, I believe. He had a far more 17s and 18s last time. I still think he's insane. Pastore, I underestimated Pastore, I guess. Insane player. Coutinho, yeah, I'm worried, I'll be honest. Yeah, they are such a strong side here. Contrao might even be the weak point just because he isn't fast as a fullback. Unfortunately, Thiago Silva is injured, so maybe he'll come off for Sergio Aurier. No, he's a fullback. Silly. They don't actually. Oh, okay, yeah. The Polish tank in midfield. He's amazing. Had him at Nuremberg last season. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm very worried. Passionate. I have faith. I'm not at all worried. Tell them I'm not worried. Tell them I know they'll do it. We go into with some hot form. 3 players in insane form. Berahino, 6 goals in 6 games and an assist to go with that substitute appearance, obviously. Sigurdsson, not done much since recently, but still on an 8.04 average rating. 5 goals, 5 assists in 7 games. Yeah, that's insane. And Michael Keane chipped in with a few goals himself, a goal every second game. It would be a good rate for a striker, for a centre-back. That's insane. And with an 8.04, those 3 have been amazing for me. El Ghazi has sort of got his last chance, although saying that is just because Barrow's injured, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to start the match and hopefully we can do a bit better than we did against Dortmund. No, I'm not going to change that. I really should have sat a bit deeper against Aubameyang, but it should be easier against Cavani because he's not so fast. And we have an attack here, El Ghazi on the right flank. Can you prove to me that he should stay in the side? El Ghazi is going to get a ball in. Berahino, lovely. We go 1-0 up thanks to Berahino again early in the game. I'm quite sure it was Berahino last time anyway. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the Dortmund game. Hopefully we can hold on to our lead, certainly more than the 30 seconds we did last time. El Ghazi gets down that right. He is a bit more right-footed, so it's good that he crossed instead of cutting aside, to be honest. So might even have to set him to be a winger, because the only reason Dyer works so well in my opinion is because he's so fast and direct, and Barro's the same. Unfortunately PSG have a chance to counter here. Cavani is marshalling the centre-backs. Lovely save by Fabianski. Wasn't the best of shots though, to be honest. We have a chance here. Cork out to Keita. Keita cuts inside because he's either footed. He can unleash his shot, but he doesn't manage. El Ghazi to Berahino, tackled by Mario Fernandes, but Berahino picks up Taylor on the left side. El Ghazi, what a goal! El Ghazi has certainly given me reasons to pick him in the future with a goal and an assist in this game. Here we see it. Berahino gets tackled, but the loose ball is picked up by him. Out to Taylor. Taylor crossed the goal. Keeper should maybe have got that, but El Ghazi at the back post taps it in. Lovely. 2-0 up. Please don't let this. Please don't fail. PSG have a chance here. Goal kick out to Salvio on the right. He can use his pace. Or through ball's lovely, but Taylor intercepts. Passes it back to Fabianski. We can build out from the back, or just hoof it up to Berahino, who gets there. And Tielemans gets the second ball. Gylfi out to Berahino. We're somehow getting the second balls in these situations. El Ghazi, oh, not in this case, Contrao tackles. He's on a yellow card actually, but Keane picks up the loose ball after it's hoof forward for Cavani to get, and oh, this clearance is bad. Oh, Norton's got a red. Norton's off. Bugger. For the second time in just a week, well, a bit over a week actually, like the second time in a fortnight, we find ourselves with a red card in the first half. I've taken, Keita's been the sacrificial lamb, come off. I've sort of, no, actually, I was going to play El Ghazi as a second striker, but I'm not. I'm going to drop him as a midfielder. So we're playing a 4-4-1 with a diamond in the middle. El Ghazi is going to become a shadow striker. Yep, I might put him as a shadow striker actually and advance forward. Hopefully that's not, oh no, because the shadow striker does nothing defensively. Attacking midfielder support, there we go. We've got a sort of a decent base. Fairly, our back four's playing really well, so hopefully that'll help us out. Alfie Mawson should hopefully come into game and not do badly. And well, certainly I can last till half time. I've played more possession, less attacking style. Even going to change that to counter. Taylor out on this left side. I've dropped my full-backs back a bit. They're no longer complete wing-backs. And yeah, I've pushed the defence back a bit. El Ghazi, oh, if he'd have scored then, that would have helped us out a lot. We've got a corner. We are going to get to see it. Berahino to take, whips it in. Mawson, it's unfortunately caught by Trap. But yeah, hopefully we can do something with this. The second half started now, and the aim of the game is basically just to keep the ball. I've told the team to work the ball into the box, keep possession, pass it short, lower tempo. Berahino's through, Berahino scores 3-0, beautiful. But yeah, basically the aim of the game, I'm going to try and keep the ball and stop them from being able to attack us, basically. Very risky strategy, keeping the ball when you got one less player than opposition. Berahino skips past his man. Who is that? Thiago Silva. Oh yeah, he's injured on a yellow card and playing badly. That's very fortunate for us. But yeah, gonna literally just try and outpossess them in the dying minutes with one less player. And so far it's working. I'm gonna take Gylfi Sigurdsson off and put Romero on. He's a bit more defensive minded, and set him as a box-to-box midfielder. So hopefully he'll be slightly deeper, but also just try and keep the ball and have a bit more energy in midfield that they don't even get a chance. But with quarter of an hour left, we're actually the only ones actually creating anything here. Romero, Thiago Silva still on the pitch, which is good for us. Fabio Contreras just been sent off, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Well, that has helped us out no end, because now we've got equal amounts of players. We've been bossing possession anyway, with one less player on the pitch. So yeah, when it's equal, it's pretty good for us. Keane on this right into Tielemans. Tielemans double shot, Trap double save. I'm actually going to change these to complete wing. Oh, not him. He can. Oh yeah, he can be a complete wing back. Attack. Yeah, both of them. Complete wing back. Attack. Try and get some more width in this game, and take advantage of the fact that the team's actually even now in terms of number of players. So, and plus the fact there's only 10 minutes left. Worst that can happen is they score 2 goals really. So yeah, it looks pretty comfortable here. El Ghazi, Romero, Taylor. Oh, nice double save by Trap once again. We have another chance here. We've been absolutely dominant in this game against PSG, completely different to the game against Dortmund where, well, they weren't actually dominant. We took the lead twice and lost it. Coutinho gets a goal. I shouldn't have set them to complete wing back. That was just foolish. Like, I'd say the worst thing that could happen is they score, but that is the worst thing that could happen. And they happened. It was so predictable. Coutinho getting through. I don't know why I did it in hindsight. I probably look like a mug. But we have another chance. Keane, as the complete wing-back attack, which I set him to, whips in the ball, but it's cleared, and full-time, 3-1, demolition. Scoreline almost flat as the game, just because we got a red card, really. I feel we could have got a couple more and kept the clean sheet without the sendings off, but they had one too, so... Oh, and Ajax actually beat Dortmund, so everybody's on 3 points at the moment, which helps us out, because hopefully we can beat Ajax twice and hold on. So, yeah, Next episode, I won't play the 2 games against Ajax. It'll be straight into Dortmund and PSG. Oh no, actually, I don't like that because I don't like playing the same 2 games. So maybe next time Ajax and PSG. Yeah, okay, I won't play Dortmund again just because I don't like it'd be too similar. But have to sort of sow the PSG game because that one could make or break the group. We'll see how the group goes basically. Where it's important, the important games I'll show you. So see you guys in a second. See you guys in the next episode, I meant to say. Thank you ever so much for watching and goodbye.